Planet X TV.
Hey, Planet X viewers, I'm Paul Tosch, my buddy Mark Queen. We're here with David Williams at the Hydroplane and Raceboat Museum in Seattle, Washington. We're going to have a little tour when we come back here on
Planet X TV.
Only here on Planet X.
My gal in a gunny sack. She'll be true to me till I get back. I threw that sack out in the road. My God, she wasn't true enough. Johnny Wood, that song. All the way. Johnny Wood, that song. Johnny Wood.
Stay with us. We'll be right back here on Planet X TV.
Planet X TV. Planet X TV.
Yeah, started racing in the Dinghy Derby in 1981.
Raced with Leslie for about the first, God knows how many years, 12, 13, 14. Won the first 6. Chig Ross was chasing us, but he never did any good.
When we first started, it was you went across land too. You had to pick your manhandle your boat from point A to point B.
Couldn't tell you how many trophies we've won. I don't think it really matters. I can tell you we've done about 1 million hours of practice at 6 o'clock in the morning, middle of winter. John loves to have things on the limit. And likes to push things and try new things, and I'm crazy enough to get in the boat with him and there's not a minute I don't love with it.
The biggest aim is to get this recognition for it to be a true motorsport event in the Riverland. We know, the locals know the potential this has got.
Renmark loves the sport. It's the biggest event of the year, and you can see it's pretty much every person in Renmark's there watching it, so it's a big thing for the town.
We buy a fishing boat for Grandpa to go away, and we basically cut the seats out of it. We put a heap of strength in it, brace everything up. We put a hydraulic trim in it, make it strong enough to withhold the bigger engine and the extra power that we're putting into the boat.
It's all a pretty big secret, what everyone's doing with their boats.
People standing and looking out or looking in, they think, oh, it looks pretty easy, but there's just so much going on between the navvy and the driver, and if you're not working together, it's game over.
I think my first derby, I hit a wave the wrong way and ended up
with my shoulder against a tree and threw my swinger out and crushed the side of my boat in.
And it's that quick. Whereabouts on this track can I take a chance? You know, you're on the race line or suicide line, they call it. Sometimes you got to run the suicide line and it can pay dividends or it can put you in a spin. You take out a log, take out a prop.
We've had our barrel rolls, we've hit trees, we've left the river and went up the bank, but I just put that out of my mind. I just commit to doing what we need to do and I'm comfortable with that.
You just can't beat running through the Kiley's Creek and places like that at the speeds that we do, being able to just nail it through there, you know, just the feeling, the adrenaline is just unbelievable.
Yeah, there's a few oldies that have been doing it for a long time, but they're a bit cautious and the young ones are starting to just throw it in there and go all for it. It doesn't really matter if you lose your boat or not kind of thing, you just want to win.
All right, thanks for joining us here. On our next segment, you're going to watch the little tour we're going to take here. And I promise you, there's going to be a couple of surprises for you on
Planet X TV.
Planet X TV. Planet X TV.
Well, hey, Planet X viewers, I'm Paul Tosch. It's Mark Queen and Dave Williams. We're here at the Hydroplane and Raceboat Museum in Seattle. Did I get that right?
You got it right.
You want people to come here and see all this that you're doing.
I do. I want it. Yeah, we do all this work. We want people to see it. It's beautiful stuff here.
Well, here's your chance. I'm giving you, how long? 2 minutes. Talk my friends and our viewers into coming here.
Well, we have the largest collection of running vintage hydroplanes anywhere in the world. We have boats from 1908. We have boats from the 50s, the 60s. We even have a modern turbine boat that last raced in 2010.
These boats you can drive these. I mean, you literally drive these?
Absolutely. Everything we have here is in running condition. We take them all out. We run them. We ran 2 weeks ago, and we're going to be running in about 3 weeks from right now.
You were telling me and Mark some history of how the designs of the boat has changed over the years, and it's really great. I mean, the history is fascinating. I want you to guys see this for sure. But tell us, again, the short or the nickel tour of the most significant change in the shape of hydroplane design, in your opinion.
Well, there were probably two. The first one happened in the 30s when we moved away from the narrow, traditionally boat-shaped boats to something called a three-point design. The second big thing happened in the mid-60s when we moved away from a round-nosed boat to a pickle fork boat and put the driver sitting up front of the engine.
I kind of want a pickle right now. I don't know.
Powered by a pepperoni.
Well, and we have a Budweiser that's got beer. So we got pickles, we got beer, we got pepperoni. We got a party.
Is that in the back? Or?
That's after this, Mark. Zip it. So these aren't just boats on display here. You actually fix, if you will, or restore the boats right here in the facility.
We do.
Yeah.
And the public is welcome to see it. In fact, the public is welcome to take part. If you come down here and hang around too long, I'm going to give you coveralls and put you to work. And the coolest thing is if you put in 200, come close, come back. If you put in 200 hours of volunteer labor, I will give you an actual ride at 150 miles an hour in an actual unlimited hydroplane.
Are you kidding?
I am telling you the truth.
I had a girlfriend promise me that once.
Yeah, but you didn't put in the 200 hours. That's your problem.
That's true.
Okay, so you've got the engines that power these boats here also.
We do. All the boats that we have here are powered by surplus military engines. Some from World War I, some from World War II, and some from the Vietnam era.
The guy behind the camera, Dave. Hi, Dave. He says you can talk a little bit about the Thriftway, his grandfather.
Well, Dave's grandfather was a guy named Jack Ramsey. And Jack was a crew chief on a boat called the Miss Thriftway. And the Miss Thriftway started the career of a man named Bill Munsey, who was the winningest driver in the history of our sport. Bill, for our sport, is like Dale Earnhardt was to NASCAR. Bill won the most races, and like Dale, Bill was killed doing the sport that he loved. So Dave's grandfather, a fellow named Jack Ramsey, was the crew chief on a boat named the Miss Thriftway. And the Thriftway dominated the sport from 57 through about 62. And the Thriftway was driven by a man named Bill Munsing. Now, Bill was the winningest driver in the history of our sport. And he was sort of like the Dale Earnhardt for our sport. He won everything. People kind of liked to hate him because he had a bit of an abrasive personality from time to time. And like Dale Earnhardt, he was killed driving and racing.
Hey, I'm a little uncomfortable sitting still, but this boat did 150 miles an hour. You can see this boat, the Max Out, and so many others at the Hydroplane and Race Boat Museum here in Seattle, Washington. You'll also be able to see a lot more of it here on Planet X TV.
Planet X TV. Planet X TV.
Nights and days don't feel the same now that you've been gone. I can't breathe and I can't eat. Snakes in my bed, I can get close to you. Bad liver and a broken heart. Bad liver and a broken heart.
Today is the big race of the year. You can win races throughout the year, but this is the one that everyone aims to win. Welcome once again to the Red Bull Dinghy Derby for 2016.
There's still the nerves, a bit of trouble sleeping last night, but we're all good now.
Who do I want to beat? Everyone. I want to win it.
It's going to be a race to the first buoy, and that's going to probably determine on how we go, but I'm hoping whatever happens, we can rake him in and be in first place when we hit the check flag.
We've got Matt Furr out in front at the moment, followed in very closely by Adam Price. Absolutely awesome racing.
It's just a rush, you know. The creeks are just lined with people. There's hundreds and hundreds of spectators up through the creeks.
Seeing the crowd is amazing. You still hear them yelling and cheering you on, which spurs you on to go harder.
I know it charges the guys on. They hear that cheer. And man, they don't stop.
Got a motor next year doing 8,000 RPM. The G-forces are massive. It's just, there's no other buzz like it.
We were in second there for a couple of laps and having a real good battle there with Dixon. There were two boats crashed on the side of the bank, so we had to slow down. And then when we slowed down, we hit a log. Knocked the tiller out of my hand as we hit it. Drove the boat up the bank.
I don't think it's sunk in 100%, but yeah, the feeling's awesome.
Okay, so we have the Miss Burien, we have the Boeing U-787, we have the 1980 Griffin-powered Miss Budweiser, we have the 1951 Slow Motion 5, we have the Atlas Van Lines Blue Blaster that Bill Munsey drove, we have the 1982 Atlas that Chip Hanauer drove. We have the Miss Wahoo. We have the Pay and Pack. We have the 1958 Miss Bardall. We have the 1974 pepperoni-powered Oh Boy, Oh Birdo. We have a boat called the Slow Motion 3. We have a boat called the Suspense and one called the Little Bee. There's another boat called the Max Out. And up on the wall over there, we have the Triple I Yeah, over there, Dave.
Oh, but you were looking over there. That's a poster.
Yeah, those are photographs. The real boats are over here. There's the Perkins glass and the Triple I.
And if you're a hydro fan, one thing that permeates the room as soon as you step in when you're a hydro plant, most people don't get to go out on the lake. They watch it on TV or on the radio. I hear the voice of Pat O'Day.
Stay with us. We'll be right back here on Planet X TV.
Planet X TV. Planet X TV.
If you wish to appear on Planet X TV or to get more information, please email us at info@planetx.tv.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
From the Hydroplane and Raceboat Museum here in Seattle, Washington. Planet X viewers, thanks for joining us. I hope to see you again right here on
Planet X TV.
Wake up, open your eyes, put on a smile and start your day with love. Sweet, sweet love. Wake up, listen to the sound, feel the beat as your feet hit the ground. Such a sweet, sweet sound. No, the time to frown.
You put that much time and effort into these things, you got to pull them apart 30 times before you can put it together, and the little things, it's all that counts. Every minute you spend into them makes them go that much better. 35 years ago, one lad bet another lad that he could get somewhere quicker than him, so every year after that they just started doing it and got bigger and bigger and more people wanted to do it, and now these days everyone comes from across Australia to race it. You know, a couple laps in that you got to keep going, you're that buggered you can't even hang on to the thing, but you come that far, you can't just throw it all in the bin. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. You're doing your mid-80 coming to speeds and you got stuff going past you pretty quick and you're tucking your fingers in just in case you rub some skin off. And Renmark loves the sport. It's the biggest event of the year, and you can see there's pretty much every person in Renmark's there watching it, so it's a big thing for the town.
You just can't beat running through the Kylie's Creek and places like that at the speeds that we do, and knowing there's no boats coming the other way and just being able to just nail it through there, you know, just the feeling, the adrenaline is just unbelievable.
If you don't know what you're doing, it can go wrong pretty bad. Had a few. I think my first derby, I hit a wave the wrong way and ended up with my shoulder against a tree and threw my swinger out and crushed the side of my boat in, and you get up, move on, and yeah, here we are 5 years later, and yeah, it's pretty awesome.
People standing and looking out or looking in, they think, oh, it looks pretty easy, but there's just so much going on between the navvy and the driver, and if you're not working together, it's game over, and it's that quick. Whereabouts on this track can I take a chance? You know, you're on the race line or suicide line, they call it. Sometimes you got to run the suicide line, and it can pay dividends, or can put you in a spin. You take out a log, take out a prop, day's over.
We've had our barrel rolls, we've hit trees, we've left the river and went up the bank, but I just put that out of my mind. I'll probably think about it later, but while I race, I just commit to doing what we need to do, and I'm comfortable with that. It's good.
I mean, the biggest aim is to get this recognition for it to be a true Ironlake, obviously, motorsport event in the Riverland. We know, the locals know the potential this has got, and we've taken it to that level with running a championship series.